What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the internet and YouTube? I'm Freddy Fogle, Flamin' Hot Entertainment, MultiplatGameTrap.com, the people's voice and your favorite average gamer, bringing you a video. And the video is all about the Elgato, the Elgato Game Capture HD and what it can do for you. Alright, for one, let's start off. The Elgato Game Capture HD is probably one of the smallest game capture devices on the market right now. It is probably the smallest game capture device on the market right now. Next in line on that, on the size form factor, would probably be the Roxio Game Capture HD or whatever they call theirs. But this one right here, small, sleek design, USB 2.0 powered. The signal goes to a USB 2.0 and it is going to my Mac Pro, the back there. It's going right there. This one, last is this one. Alright, has component in, HDMI in for up to 1080p. The PS3 does component unless you have one of these bad boys right here, which is a HDMI to DVI to HDMI converter. And I have right there is a HDMI to DVI cable. And I bypass the HDCP right there that plugged in right here. And as you see, I also have my component cables just in case I want to do some live game commentary, which I just end up putting analog signal through it. So that signal comes through here, mixes in my audio with my live commentary, sends it back over there, so then it all gets mixed in before it even hits the file, so it ends up being one raw file. I don't have to do any post commentary. I don't like doing post commentary. Got some games here for the systems I have. As you see, the Wii U can also be used exactly as the Xbox 360. Doesn't need a converter, unlike the PS3. PS3 does that because it has Blu-ray. They don't want you burning their movies. So I understand that there's ways around it. Back there you will see that there's an HDMI switch, which I can switch to. This is on 1. I could switch to the PS3 on 2. And then if I want to hook up my Mac Pro for gaming, I can actually hook it up and hook it up to the third port of the HDMI switch, and then hit 3 and set it up however I want to. The beauty about this bad boy is this. In its settings, you're going to see where it says best. Best is 30 megabytes a second. And 1080p, you know what I'm saying, 30 frames a second. And you can go down from there. And of course, that's the lower the resolution, you go all the way to standard definition. The lower the resolution, the smaller the bit rate is when you got it at best. I believe 720p is at 26.4 megabytes a second. I like to keep it at that big file size, because I got a big terabyte hard drive that I use for all my editing. So let me go into the cancel this part and show you how many different formats it actually export to. It'll export directly to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, email, Apple TV, iPad, iPhone. ProRes is what I use, because I use Final Cut Pro 10 X, or you call it 10 or X, iMovie, or just straight storage. Or you can just open up the file that you save it in, and it's an MP4 format when it saves it. So right here you see some Zombie U, and you can actually edit, cut it, edit it, take all the filling parts that you don't want in it, you know, delete them. You could take screenshots. You see a little screenshot icon, the cut, you know what I'm saying, the scissor icon, and the trash icon. Tell you how long everything is. The name, you can rename the file if you want to, play, fast forward, pause. Let's say right there. I was actually, there goes some Wii U. This is from the Wii U. This is Zombie U, and I was recording. This got recorded in 1080p. So then you got all those formats to send it out of. I don't have no problem. Like I said, the application works for Mac and PC, Windows PC. You do have to have Lion on your Mac for it to work. It won't work in Snow Leopard. And you have to have Windows 7 32-bit, I believe, 64-bit or something like that. You could go, I'll leave the links in the description for their website to tell you what kind of specs you need. And for my I already explained this, live game audio. This is the IR blaster for my Switch. I use this just in case I want to record something from my laptop. So, mini DV to DVI, a mini DVI to DVI, and then it goes from DVI to HDMI. So all that stuff. Some more other studio equipment that I got, and the cable management is pretty slim pickings. I mean, I used to have a lot more cables on there. It looks kind of weird. I'll give you a flyby of all the wires and where they're set up at. That's pretty much it. They're all set up here. I use my Astros to record my commentary sometimes. The mic on the Astros, because I could put the mic through the USB from here to the USB on my hub. If not, I'll use my lapel mic, which is hooked up to my mixer, which when I'm on the PS3, I do everything analog, the audio analog. It's 2-channel stereo. Then it mixes to my lapel mic. I put the lapel mic on my shirt or my headset. I'll snap it on here and run the wire down. Then I just talk normally, very comfortably. Don't have to talk into no big microphone or nothing. Some other stuff that I have. Yeah, Stormtrooper coffee mug my wife got me. See the sensor bar for the Wii U. All that stuff can all be recorded with this bad boy very simply. Very elegant software, very elegant and simple design, yet everything is very powerful. The USB 2.0 powered makes it one of the best game captures, and its form factor and size makes it one of the smallest form factors. Doesn't need external power brick or anything. Then you see some odds and ends and more cables and hooked up to, I only got those two things, and that's hooks up everything. Got my ottoman down here, has a whole crap load of game, probably got like 80 something PS3 games. To record the Wii U, I can't do it with the Elgato. I'm on the gamepad on the Wii U. I can't do it with the Elgato. I actually have to use the camera that I'm using, and then do a picture-in-picture. You see all the accessories, game controllers, the nunchuck, and the Wii Game Pro or whatever it's called. Then I have a couple games in my library right there. Mortal Kombat, Killzone 3, Battlefield 3, Medal of Honor, Warfighter, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations, Max Payne 3, Nintendo Land, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, New Super Mario Brothers U, Zombie U. Then from Gamefly I have Tekken Tag Team 2, Tournament 2, and then Assassin's Creed 3, which I'll be putting up gameplay shortly. And this was a video response to somebody that did their, the how easy and clean it is to record on your with your Elgato like PC gameplay. Well, it's the same thing. I can do it PC, consoles, bypassing the HDCP on my PS3 for HDMI signals, so I can get up to 1080p, 30 frames per second on the Elgato. And with that monoprice HDMI DVI to HDMI converter, as you can see back here, got my my soft light boxes pumping out right there. You see some other cables I have on here, other things, other cables, Ethernet cables, USB cables, and stuff like that. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I've been your host, commentator Freddy Fuego, Flamin' Hot Entertainment, multiplatgametrap.com, the people's voice and your favorite average gamer. Remember all the links to all the things that you'll need to know about this video, where to find out if you have the right hardware specs to get an Elgato. Everything's going to be in the description, so read the description. Look for the links that are necessary to get the information that you need. Leave me a comment if you want to, any questions or anything like that. You could always go to Elgato's website or any of that stuff. I do not get paid by these guys to do this video. I just strongly believe in their equipment and the software so much that I'm just doing what I normally don't do and promote what they have, because it's such great piece of equipment. Black Friday they had it for $129 on Amazon. I'm sure you can find ways to get discounts on it. They got people on Twitter all the time. You can tweet them or something like that, see if they give you a discount code. And for the price, the size, and everything, it's a beast. It's a beast piece of equipment with awesome software to back it, and it's stable, clean, elegant. There's not enough words for it. It makes my job a lot easier. I've cut in my time by 2/3 on everything I do because of this hardware and software. Peace, love, and hair grease. Haters keep on hating. If you haven't been doing it, you need to get gaming.